Welcome, Cancer, to your reading for the week commencing March 10th. I think that's right. Completely lost track of time, so please forgive me if that's not right. But let's see your preview card, Cancer. And we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is all about expansion and growth, or looking ahead to the future and making plans, or expanding your horizons. It's a good card. I like it. It's about moving on, moving forward, understanding you've got to the point in your life where there's more to be discovered, and the things that have been holding you back, you can now let go of and move on. Let's get into this, Cancer. Let's see. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus signs. And it is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If this reading does resonate for you and you would like information on a private reading, please reach out to me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. And I'm giving away my audio guided meditation to help you meet your spirit guides with every reading booked. If you are a previous client of mine and you've already got that, please let me know and I'll sort something else out for you. So let's get into this, Cancer. We're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. In your general energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. It's an interesting one, Cancer, because it almost feels like something that you once felt something that motivated you, something that you were really putting your work or your effort into, something you enjoyed, something you were probably good at. Maybe you're not feeling it at the moment. I don't know if this is a permanent change or if this is just this week, but something's changed. It's like you've lost focus on something, or you're not feeling it as much as you used to. In your opportunity, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position, which is interesting. I think this card is basically saying, look, stop waiting around for something to happen. It's not going to happen. You have to go and get it. You have to go and take action. You have to do something. And that is really what this is about. It's like, stop waiting. The opportunity's there. It's waiting for you to come and take it. It's not just going to land in your lap. And interesting that the next card is the Knight of Swords, which is in your challenge, because the Knight of Swords is about taking action. It's about going after something. But why? I don't know why you're feeling this is a problem. What is it that's holding you back? What is it that's making you feel like this is a challenge for you? You know, that it's almost like it's there waiting for you. You just have to go and get it. And yet for you, it's a challenge. The Two of Swords in reverse is in your unforeseen events. And this feels like avoiding a decision, or avoiding having to make a choice, because it's taking you away from the familiar, even though the familiar might be heading towards nothingness. It's like if you carry on the path you're on, it's not taking you anywhere. There's no growth, there's no progress. But it's easy and it's comfortable, and you know you're at a place in your life now, Cancer, where you're being beckoned, you're being called to something else, or to take the harder route, which will lead to rewards and growth and progression. but why you don't, it's like, it's too hard, don't want it. The Six of Wands is in your advice, and that is just, if you want to feel the strength of your victory, then you have to go through the battle to get there. You have to go through the battle to feel like you've won. It's so interesting because that Three of Wands is all about your expansion and growth. It's like you're on the edge of that, and you know that, and you can feel that. But why are you not taking it? Why are you not taking control? Why are you not taking charge? Let's clarify. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Clarified by Judgment reversed. The Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands. So it's like you're deliberately delaying something, because once it begins, you have to keep going. You can't just dip in and out. It's something that you have to keep going with. You can't. You have to. You're committed then. The Eight of Wands is about how quickly. It's about taking action on your ideas and stop questioning them. It's like that constant thing, Cancer, where you have ideas and in the back of your head it's a good idea, but then you'll overthink it and you'll keep thinking, oh, but then again, this might not be great, and what if that happens, and then this could happen, and then and that's what's stopping you. The Five of Wands is your constant mental conflict. I do feel. I don't think it's anything else apart from that. You need to find ways to switch that off. Work with your intuition. I keep saying it. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. Clarified by Justice reversed. The Six of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse. Justice reversed. So this is your opportunity to stop hanging around, stop waiting. Nothing's going to change. You have to go. You have to take action. Justice in reverse. I don't know what it is you're waiting for, Cancer, but it almost feels like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for closure on something, and that involves someone coming forward to say, right, either an apology or an explanation, and until you get that, you're not moving, you're not budging. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, and you're just cutting off your nose to spite your face, because you're denying yourself so much happiness by doing that. The Six of Swords is about you. Time to move on. This is time to move on, Cancer. That first card, that's all it's about. That very first card, the Three of Wands, is moving on. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Don't get lost in being defensive or constantly explaining to other people the reason for your decisions or your behavior. Because it's almost like you're trying to convince yourself. You know what you have to do. So let's see, this Knight of Swords, it's in your challenge. Going after something. Why are you not going after something? The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Eight of Pentacles. All of life's answers are within you. You don't need to hear it from someone else. Whatever it is you've been waiting for, Cancer, you don't need to hear it from someone else. You already know the answer, okay? Yes, it gives you some kind of validation, but why? Why do you need it? It doesn't matter. It does not matter. So, and the Wheel of Fortune is, if you want things to get better, then be the change. You know, you're resisting this for whatever reason. The Eight of Pentacles is about your perseverance. And also don't be overly careful, okay? Just embrace what's coming. It's the Two of Swords in reverse, unforeseen events. Clarified by the Hierophant, the King of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You have very high, you know, many of you Cancer have got some very high, very strong principles and boundaries, and I think that's great. But the point being is that you have got those in place. You've got a strong foundation, you've got principles, you've got boundaries. So what is it you're afraid of? The King of Swords. I think this is just about you making sure that you think things through from all perspectives. But then that's difficult because sometimes that could be your worst enemy, Cancer. Because you will try and think things through from all perspectives, and then you'll land on a negative perspective, and that will be your focus. The Six of Pentacles is in reverse, is regarding, I don't know. I don't know, Cancer. I don't know if you're stuck in this energy of something that's happened in the past and you still feel like it's real and it's just an absolute unfair injustice and you can't seem to get past it. Things happen and sometimes we never get the answers we're looking for. We have no choice, Cancer. We have to move on and we have to accept that. And accept that, I should say. And if we don't, we're holding ourselves back from our own happiness. So let's see the Six of Wands in your advice. It's really time to move on, Cancer. I cannot stress it more. The Moon, which is your guiding, your ruling planet. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Death card. So the Moon is, be careful about seeing things that aren't there, okay? It's like, again, something that you have a lot of difficulty with is getting caught up in the whole fantasy of something or allowing your imagination to run wild, and then you start believing it and you forget about the reality of the situation. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is don't give up. I mean, it's almost like getting to a point where you become so frustrated that you just give up. And I think a lot of this reading is about that. It's about, I can't. It's like you're going through something before it's even happened, which is probably very unlikely to happen. And therefore you give up and you just think, I can't go through that, so I'm just not going to bother. The Death card, moving on always means leaving something behind. And you have to do that, Cancer. That is part of life. You have to shut the door sometimes and just say, it's done. There's nothing more I can do about this situation. I have to shut the door. And I think that's your biggest problem, is that you're just so determined to get to the bottom of something. It's like, I will not give up until I find out. I will not let... Yeah, but there has to be an end to that, Cancer. Otherwise, like I said, you're just stuck in this place where there's nothing happening. and you're keeping yourself in a negative space. So let's do your oracle. Now I've said I'm going to keep the Astro oracles to monthly, I think, and just do other random oracles along the way throughout the weeks. So this week I'm doing a message from Spirit. Message from Spirit. And this says, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of Spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered and if you are truly in sync with good fortune. As if you are in truly good sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you are the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much. Rainbows explode in the ether. I mean, I couldn't agree more with that. You know, this is about start being positive. You need to let go. You let go of that bone. It's not, it's done. It's done. It's in the past. It's time to move on. Everything is screaming at you to move on. Stop missing opportunities. Stop letting them pass you by. This is time now, Cancer. So that being said, I'm going to keep the crystal cards for once a month as well, because I think, you know, if you are collecting crystals, maybe once a week is a bit too much. Once a month is doable. But in the meantime, I'm just going to show you or remind you of one of the most beautiful items that I have been given lately from Otter Spirit, and this is their amethyst beaded necklace, which is absolutely stunning. If you haven't seen my video, I've got an unboxing video. I will link it below. At the end of the video. But it'll be here or here any minute now. But this is the beaded amethyst necklace. It is beautiful. And can you imagine if the bracelets bring you a certain amount of energy, how much the necklace could bring you? They obviously do others. They don't just do amethyst. They also do lots of other gemstones. But I love it. I can't wait to start wearing it. I want to keep it for summer though, because obviously I'm going to be wearing maybe a smaller tops and things. So it's beautiful. That is just one thing. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. As always, thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement, which I return to you tenfold. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the journey.